The halfway line goal is one of the most iconic in football. Whenever it's scored, it becomes a legendary moment. I want to see whether it's possible to score it in FC 26, so I'm giving myself 3 games to try and score it. At the end of the 3 games, I'll be opening this 225k pack. If I have scored the halfway line goal, I get to keep whatever's inside, but if I haven't, then I have to discard everything in that pack, so I really want to score it. Let's get into it. Real quick, a lot of people ask me how I get the insane players that I use in my videos, and the answer is Loot Bar. Loot Bar is 10% cheaper than all other platforms, and right now they have an exclusive 280k coin pack for just £16. Plus, if you use the code DAVS, you get an additional 10% off for 5% extra coin. And they have a fast delivery within half an hour, plus a ton of good reviews and a rating of 4.9 on Trustpilot. So use the code DAVS to get an extra 10% off discount of your FC 26 coins. All you have to do is scan the QR code that's on the screen or press the link at the top of the description. Now let's get back to the video. Introducing the man I have chosen to take on this challenge, Mateus. He is the best choice in the entire game. He has 95 shot power and 94 long shots. Plus, he has the power shot playstyle. If there's any player in FC 26 who can score a halfway line shot, here's this man. Or at least I hope so. So I have to use Classic 11 because I'm using Mateus, but to decide the opponent that we're going up against, I am going to spin this wheel containing literally every single team in FC 26. We really need it to be a bad one for the best chance of scoring this halfway line goal. Please give me someone bad. Who's it going to be? Al Hazm. That's amazing. That couldn't have gone any better. Al Hazm are a 2-star team from Saudi Arabia, but their goalkeeper is actually 74 rated. But even if he was like 30 rated, this still would be a really hard challenge. So make sure to like and subscribe if I do manage to do it. Okay, here we go. We do have 6-minute halves for the game. It's just a standard game, and again, we have 3 matches to try and score this. Now, the first big problem that we're gonna find is that it's actually, as you're gonna see, impossible to actually shoot from your own half. You just do a clearance. In terms of challenges, that's probably the biggest challenge, not being able to shoot from your own half when you're trying to score a goal from your own half. But if you start a power shot before you run into your own half, you can actually shoot. That was a terrible first attempt though. Like I said, this is not going to be easy, so I'm just gonna have to start spamming shots. Okay, here we go. Mateus. We get tackled. Mateus. That's not in our own half, and we didn't even get it on target anyway. Okay, now I'm a bit worried. We're 12 minutes into the game, and I haven't hit a single good shot yet. Okay, that one was better. Using his strong foot definitely helped. Oh my god. How we fired it over the bar? Oh my god, I can't even shoot because I keep doing this weird drag back. Oh my god. I then began to take shot after shot, but honestly, I couldn't even get the ball off the ground. And as halftime began to approach, I realized this might be a really hard challenge. I was getting quite nervous. Well, that's half time, and I've maybe got it to the goalkeeper on 3 occasions. I just can't get the ball off the floor right now. I don't know how to fix that. Guess I'm just going to keep having to hit my head against the wall. Okay, that one was better. If it had been on target, that could have caused a problem. That's also better. We're getting somewhere. I'm just happy we're getting it off the ground, to be honest. Okay, maybe I don't need to put full power into it. I'll try a bit softer next time. That wasn't helpful. As the clock ticked down, I took more and more shots, and I slowly felt like I was getting more consistent, maybe. I still wasn't making the keeper work that much, and honestly, my confidence in achieving this dream was slowly fading. Time was also against me as the match was almost over, and nothing had happened. I kept going though, and in the 85th minute, this happened. That was closer. That was actually a decent attempt for once. Instead of maxing out the power, I stopped just before, so we're going to try that again a few more times. Okay, that was in our own half, but again, if we can figure out the perfect amount of power, that'd be amazing. Last chance before the end of the match. Okay, it's in our own half. What? That was terrible. Well, that is one game down, and we haven't scored it yet. In fact, we haven't even come close. We had 34 attempts, and literally none of them were really that close. I'm getting a bit worried. Time for game 2. We're going to try something different now. What happens if I instead just power the cross button? Is that any better? Maybe, actually. Let me try that a few times. So instead of a power shot, we're just going to try crossing it at the goal. Okay, I think we found the tactic. That's our closest effort so far. I feel like we can score it now. I really feel like we're getting closer and closer. It's also so much easier just to press the cross button than try and set up the stupid power shots every time. Okay, that was really close. That one wasn't as good. Now I was beginning to feel like I was getting somewhere. The manual cross technique was much better. With the power shots, it felt like it just wasn't going to happen. But I began to feel like maybe this halfway line goal was possible. In one half, I created more close chances than the entirety of the last match. And then this happened. Oh my god, we've hit the crossbar. That should have been it. How have we not scored there? I can't believe that just happened. After that, I was getting closer and closer with every single shot. I felt like it might drop in and we complete the challenge. It really felt like it was just going to be a matter of time. Okay, we're into the second half. I really feel like we can score it here. That was so close. We're getting so close now. I really thought that was in. I thought that was it. We're getting so close. One of these shots is going in. I can't believe that I just had to be crossing instead of power shooting. Look how close that is every time. Literally, we can't be getting it any closer. If these shots were just on target, I would have scored it. So I figured out that if I go back here like this, their goalkeeper moves all the way out. And then all I have to do is quickly run back and try and score before he gets back on his line. Like that. Oh my days. We're going to score it by the end of this match. I'm determined. We're so close. The goalkeeper had to become prime Neuer to keep that one out. That's it. That's not it. Oh my god. That's it. I can't get any closer. 5 in-game minutes left. This is our last chance to get it in the second game. Otherwise, we're down to the final game. Please. Oh my god, I hate this goalkeeper. We actually have one more chance. Never mind. We're going into the third and final game. I'm very nervous. So I have 12 minutes to try and score this goal. If I can't, I have to discard a 225k pack. Let's get into it. Not the best start. We've found the tactic. We're getting close. We just have to score it. That's it. That's all it comes down to, is putting it into the net. And if I'm going to keep missing like that, it's not going to happen. I've just done the same thing 3 times in a row. That's it. We've actually done it, and that is actually it. I didn't think it was going in. We've scored a goal from past the halfway line. It's possible in FC 26. That was so sick. I think I said that's going in, but I really didn't expect it to. I just kind of thought maybe it was close. We've scored it. We scored from past the halfway line. We got the ball. The goalkeeper was far off his line. And we just hit it. Goalkeeper doesn't even get close to it. Oh, it's so nice. Mateus was definitely the best choice. Look at the way it just drops in. That's so sick. Well, because we scored it, we get to open this 225k pack. But before I do that, let me know in the comments what goal I should try and score next. Let me know some challenges, just things that you want to see if they're possible in FC26. But now I get to open this and keep everything inside. It includes a base hero, 5 players above 83 rated, and then 30 more rare gold players. I really hope we get someone good in this. Here we go. Please. Okay, it's a walkout. Obviously, it's a walkout. I'm getting a guaranteed hero. Striker Germany. Okay. I'm not sure who this is. We get Schuler. And we get a Campos. Hopefully there's someone in the pack, maybe. Oh my god, that's a terrible pack. I have the worst pack look, but thank you for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you have enjoyed. I've been DavSkill, and goodbye.